Bless you, everyone, and welcome to our Sunday reflection, the time when we have the opportunity just to review what was said in yesterday's message. Yesterday, I spoke about your life as a garden, okay? And it struck me that when God wanted an ideal place to place human beings, that he couldn't think of anywhere better but in the garden. And so he created a garden and he released them into that garden. Then he allowed them to be tested and somehow they failed the test. Nonetheless, we see that not only were they placed in a garden, but that they themselves were gardens. And our life is like a garden. And it's up to us as individuals. You know, it's no point pointing the finger at the pastor or your brother or your sister or somebody else. We are responsible for the fruitfulness and the productivity of our own gardens. It's going to take time to stay focused, to be deliberate and intentional about what we do. Because if we're half-hearted, it's not going to work. And if any of you live in a house with a garden, you will know it doesn't take a long time for that garden to revert to jungle. So you cannot afford to neglect your life. You cannot afford to neglect your routine duties that you need to carry out. I spoke to you about watering, about the soil. I spoke to you about pruning and feeding your plants, feeding your life. You cannot afford to neglect that. And so I just want to encourage you to take time, maybe get your journals out and just write what you feel the Lord is saying to you, what changes that you might need to make, what things you might need to add. Because, you know, somebody said to me, what do you do in the winter when you can't garden? Well, in the winter, when I can't physically garden, I have my gardening books and I'm dreaming about what I'm going to plant next year. If I'm going to move a particular plant into a different aspect, or if I'm going to cut something back. But even though I'm not physically gardening, I'm always gardening in my mind. And so you cannot afford at any time to be so relaxed that you can forget about the reason why you're here on planet Earth. It is to be fruitful, to multiply, to replenish, and to take dominion over the areas that God has given you responsibility. So I hope that you were blessed, and I hope that you will carry this message with you further into the week. Mull it over in your mind and ask God to show you any application that He has for your life. So stay blessed and know that we love you. If you have not yet had the opportunity to watch yesterday's message, it's not too late. Just take a trip over to YouTube and you can watch the message there. Look out for it under NewJ UK.